You are listening to WTUZ Radio Podcast. This is Rhonda with WTUZ Radio Podcast. And, yesterday a story came across, and it was a local story here in Columbus, Ohio, where a Christian group got kidnapped in Haiti. So I was going to do a podcast on it. Got busy. So now it has made it to mainstream media, and now they are demanding a ransom. So let's take a look at this article. This is from Newsweek. Haiti kidnappers demand $1 million for each U.S. hostage, including 8-month baby. The Haitian gang, who abducted a group of 17 American and Canadian missionaries on Saturday, is demanding $1 million each for their release, the country's justice minister said on Monday. The minister, Liz Quatel, said that the FBI and Haitian police were speaking with the kidnappers and seeking for the release of the missionaries, the Wall Street Journal reported. The group, comprising 5 men, 7 women, and 5 children, were returning from a visit from an orphanage in the capital of Port-au-Prince when they were abducted by armed men on Saturday. Among the abducted are an 8-month-old baby, as well as 4 children, aged 3, 6, 14, and 15, Quatel said. The kidnappers want $1 million per person release, amounting to $17 million for all the captives, added the Haitian minister. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said President Biden had been briefed, and the FBI will help Haitian authorities investigate the kidnapping and try to negotiate a release. Quatel warned that the negotiations could take weeks. We are trying to get them released without paying any ransom, he said. Child, how they gonna sit up and put that up in, I just can't with these people. I just can't. How you gonna sit up and put in the press that you trying to get the folks released without no money? This is the first course of action. Let's be honest. When we give them money, that money is going to be used for more guns and ammunition. Now, y'all, is this just me? Am I in the so-and-so twilight zone? Is this me? Did the Haitian president, or whoever the heck he is, say that he trying not to pay the money? You got 17 people's lives on the line from different nations that they done came to your raggedy nation that y'all just can't seem to get right because it's so riddled with corruption that you got people swimming over from your borders to our borders, hopping over fences, running through the jungle to get to the U.S. because your nation is literally broken down and in chaos. So, group of Americans and still even Canada, they're still of the Americas, came over there for missionary work, got kidnapped with some babies and all, an armed baby, toddlers, and preteens. And you gonna sit up here and say that you trying to get them released without no money because you worried about them going to buy guns and more ammunition? Haiti is done. They are done. Until the people of Haiti stand up and kick out that corrupt leadership and get their house in order, the world is going to literally turn their back on Haiti. I am sure they are watching how the Haitian government handles this situation, and what he does set up and said so far, that's not handling it properly at all. Okay? Because what this is signaling to the world, that it's not even safe to go over there to help. Literally, that's what this is signaling. It's not even safe to go over there to help. Haitian officials said that the notorious 400 Mawozo gang is behind the kidnapping of the missionaries. They were also blamed for the abduction of members of the Catholic clergy in April. Okay, so they have been doing this. Patel said that the government would like to negotiate a similar outcome this time as it did for the kidnapping in April, where ransom was paid for 2 priests. There were 5 priests, 2 nuns, and 3 other relatives kidnapped. Child. Difference is, you got some Americans. Now, you know Americans, they crazy. They straight crazy. And they just be looking for a reason. All right? Haiti, y'all, you're already not liked. You see what Texas did at that border. Now, you already not liked. And wasn't it put in the press that you all were going to bring violence, this, that, and the third? And they didn't want you over here. And so you let your thugs kidnap some Americans? Child. And the Americans from the States, you let them kidnap some Midwesterners? Child, America is about that life. They don't even be playing. Just give them a reason to set it off. Okay? 400 Mawozo has been expanding for the past 3 years. It is now up to 150 members and has essentially taken control of Port-au-Prince suburbs Quoc des Baquats, a Haitian security source told CNN on Sunday. The missionaries, members of the Ohio-based Christian Aid Ministry, are held in a safe house right outside of Quoc des Baquats. Christian Aid ministers issued a statement on its website on Sunday saying that it has handed the matter over to God. Child, you missionaries better stay out of these countries. Let them alone. Stay out of these countries. Okay? You can send your prayers over to them from a distance. Mail them some books. Send them supplies via mail plane. And keep it moving. Missionaries, stay out of these folks' nations. Haiti, you on your own. You have to clean up your own mess. And I'm going to tell you how low down and bogus y'all are, Haiti. Because you sit on the same landmass as Dominican. And actually, Dominican is really Haiti. But see, y'all don't take that dramatization. You ain't sticking a toenail across that Dominican border with this foolishness. Because you know they going to light you up. Haiti, you have to clean up your own problems. Bottom line. Okay? And you had the United States. Folks were just outraged at how the Haitians were being treated at that border, at the Texas border. And them Texas Cowboys was like, oh, no, not today. Okay? And some were making a comparison. Well, why are they letting the Afghan folk in? Which I totally agree. They don't need to be let in either. Although they let them in. They need to go back to Afghan and take care of their issues as well. Haiti is no different. Okay? But here you go, Haiti, with some dramatization. Because you can't get your own house in order. We are seeking God's direction for a resolution, and authorities are seeking ways to help, the statement said. Religious organizations, keep your behinds out of Haiti. The group of 16 U.S. citizens and 1 Canadian citizen includes 5 men, 7 women, and 5 children. Join us in praying for those who have been held hostage to kidnappers and the families, friends, and churches of those affected. Pray for those who are seeking God's direction and making decisions regarding this matter. Okay, so that's the quote from the little website, the Christian organization. As an organization, we commit this situation to God and trust Him to see us through, the statement said. Okay, so again, religious organizations, you need to stay out of Haiti. Look what the position you have put women and children in. Okay? Adults that was very, very negligent to take them babies over there. The organization had to halt mission work in Haiti for 9 months in 2019 due to gang violence, but resumed work in 2020. The Caribbean island nation of around 11 million people has one of the highest rates of kidnapping in the world. Now, see, I didn't even know that. Yeah, Haiti, it's a wrap for y'all. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, and it's a hard no for me. It's a hard no for me. Because, see, what you're not fencing to do is get me caught up in your drama. Or any other American for that matter, because y'all can't get your mess together, because y'all keep allowing corrupt leadership to take place. Now that's a hard no for me, Haiti. And then you think that you can bring that stuff over to the Americas? No, that's a hard no for me. And it's sad because we don't know, out of the refugees that are trying to make it over to the States, we don't know, who's gang members looking to set up their little thuggish empire over here, or folks that's literally fleeing. We don't even know that. We can't even tell the difference. But we can't even take that chance. Okay? And not only do I feel that way about Haiti, I feel that same way about Afghanistan. None of them should be let in. According to Port-au-Prince-based Center for Analysis and Research for Human Rights, from January to September this year, there were 628 people reported abducted, including 29 foreigners. That compares to 231 kidnapped in the same period in 2020. Wow. The true numbers are likely to be much higher because many Haitians don't report abductions. because they fear retribution from gangs. Yeah, y'all, Haiti has literally collapsed. Since President Jovenel Moïse was taken out in July and a deadly earthquake in August, the country has descended into chaos, and the police force has been weakened as different militia groups struggle for power. Ciao. Folks, stay out of Haiti. They have to clean up their own mess. That's the bottom line. Stay out of Haiti. Again, this is from MSN. Haiti kidnappers demand $1 million for each U.S. hostage, including 8-month-old baby. There you have it, family. This is making a little bit more sense why they were clowning with the Haitian refugees and why they were saying they don't want them in here because they're, thugs and so much violence. I did not know they were over there kidnapping people, holding them for ransom. Okay, so now we have it. Okay, so we'll continue to watch this story. Hopefully they release these people. Definitely my heart goes out to these babies because the adults put these babies in harm's way, knowing that Haiti had all of this gang warfare over there, and they still took the babies over there. And to be honest, if they wanted to do something so bad, like I said, they could have done it from afar. But if they felt they needed boots on the ground, it should have been nothing but strictly men that went over there. Okay? So, folks, stay out of Haiti. Haiti, you on your own. You got to sweep around your own doorstep and get your crap cleaned up. So this is Rhonda with WTUZ Radio Podcast. I wish everyone well on this Tuesday. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Peace and love, family.